PO is the best deck in the vintage metagame, then it's time for Lizards. Welcome back, vintage gamers, to a Wednesday night stream. I didn't have anything striking my fancy in the brewing section of the world here, so I thought we'd go back to an old favorite that I think might be in a pretty good spot to exploit the next metagame cycle, and that's Countervine. Previously known as Hollowvine, this is a all-in Bazaar of Baghdad deck. You are mulliganing with Serum Powder to Bazaar of Baghdad, and then you are playing kind of a Delver-style tempo controlling game plan, playing free creatures with Hollow Ones, Basking Root Wallas, and Blazing Root Wallas. We're getting card advantage off your Bazaar by recurring Squeeze and Master of Deaths, and of course returning Vengevines with our Root Wallas and Hollow Ones, and then playing a full suite of 0 mana interaction. Force of Will, Force of Negation, Mindbreak Trap. We're going to play some Subtleties and some Force of Vigors in this version. I've just taken a recent version from the RCQ last week. So just a pretty copy-paste list. Some of these things I like more than others. Definitely would make some slight changes if it was my preferred version, but this is going to be close enough. Why do I say that I think it is in a unique place to exploit the next metagame cycle? Well, if you have not known, the #1 most played deck in Vintage right now is no longer Blue-Black or Esper Lurrus Frog Control. It is in fact Lurrus PO, either the 4-color monkey variety. There's no monkeys in that deck, it's just named after Unlucky Monkey because they are the pioneer. But like the 4th Aerlingus combo control deck, or of course the Esper / Blue-White / Blue-Black varieties that I've been working on with Time Vault and Key. With those being the most played decks, you've seen some change in the metagame. There's a lot of Jewel finding success, some Doomsday finding success, Beseech. You've even seen some Tinker PO, Tinker Breach, Normal Breach. You're seeing a lot of other combo-oriented decks exploit, especially the Unlucky Monkey version that only has 4 Force of Wills as counters in the main. If everyone is going to, if you say, you know, you're starting with Lurrus Frog Control, and to beat Lurrus Frog Control, you're playing Lurrus PO. Then to beat Lurrus PO, you're going to be playing this, well, you might be playing combo decks, or you might play this deck, which I think is quite good into Lurrus PO, and also good into all the decks that seem to be doing well into Lurrus PO. So maybe this is a natural metagame progression, and a deck that has not seen a lot of play in the recent history. So this was a deck that was a really big part of the metagame at one point in time, but as the number of Wastelands increased in the format, the number of Countervine players decreased. But if the Wastelands are going down and the combo players are going up, then it might be time to bring back the Root Wallas. I'll see you in round 1. The legendary NYSE Open returns to Long Island in New York. This 9th installment will be a 15 proxy, $500 entry fee tournament where the top 8 will return home with 8 pieces of real unlimited power. Black Lotus, Ancestral Recall, Time Walk, and all 5 Moxens will be part of this celebration of vintage. At 100 players, there'll be an additional wacky draft with classic booster packs from Ice Age to Onslaught, the NYC trophy, Karn altars, $1,000 in giveaways, dealers, and much, much more. Check out the link below for all the details. I hope to see you there. Let's battle. All right, we waited 14 minutes for a match, and our 2-1 opponent just conceded and left after making no game actions. So on to round 2. All right, so here we go, round 2. If we get a bunch of fast matches, then maybe we'll play 2 leagues tonight, and they'll all go in the same video, and everyone can be happy. I did say that we would have to not play against Esper Frog, but we'll see. That's a lot of Bazaars. I would like to keep this hand that has a lot of Bazaars. It's a good hand. Just need to hit a Root Walla or a Hollow One. I did not hit either of those. I'm just going to get rid of the 3rd Bazaar. I mean, I definitely don't need Force of Vigor. I guess I could use Force of Vigor if they are PO. All right, no squeeze, no masters, no forces, and no hollow ones. Not the best hand. Ruby. Okay, so it's not frog. Soul ring. Key. So this is my deck? It's the blue-white from? I'm not letting that happen. Hell yeah, Dom. Love that. And Jet. And Saga. Okay, well, shit. I thought I had my opponent a little locked down here, but apparently I was incorrect in that analysis. I'm going to need a Wasteland. Hey, a Wasteland. I guess I probably don't need second Bazaar. I'm really trying to trigger this Vengevine, in case anyone figured that out yet. All right. Blue. Ancestral? Oh my. And another key. Let's bring back Squee. Draw a card. That's a good one, actually. Activate. I guess I'd rather have negation up than have this Root Walla, so... Okay. I was unable to return this Vengevine, but it's okay. Another Saf? Wow. By Lurrus? Trainer. Oof, man. I feel like I'm getting bullied here. I guess I did resolve an Ancestral. My Root Wall, I can't attack through that. I think I'm going to lose this game. My opponent is going to buy a Lurrus here, and I don't think I'm beating that. Trainer is so broken. That card is so good. That Wasteland doesn't even help. All right, I'm going to hold on to this Root Walla for next turn, I guess. This Wasteland doesn't actually help me at all, right? It just doesn't help me. I'm so doomed. I can't counter the Lurrus, though. I don't have a... like a Fury in my main. So this thing is going to start bringing back everything. I don't think I'm countering Bobble. Doesn't seem like the way I need to fight this game. I am so dead, man. I guess I could have trapped that, but like, again, I don't really feel like that's what I want to do here. We took too long to get a clock going, and my opponent resolved Ancestral Recall, which was pretty bad for me. That's a good draw. All right, perfect. So now I have multiple forces. I have a Hollow One and a Vengevine. All right, I mean, that was the set of draws we were looking for. This is certainly the thing that gives us a chance to win this game. I guess they can just, like, block with Trainer and then kick that shit. Are they gonna force this? Oh, okay, sure. They pitched the PO? They did pitch the PO. I guess I can still attack. I mean, I guess it's really bad for me if they block with Trainer, so... Because I can't really negate it. So I guess I can't attack. That might be a problem. Oh, come on! What is that draw? Oh, shit. Well, I guess I have to negate that. Oh, that card's really good against us. I don't know. This game, like, we still have 2 squeeze. We're going to make the Lurrus unblockable. All right. Drawing an extra card every turn. We're drawing extra cards every turn. Who wins? Three squeeze. Three squeeze. Okay, wait. Does this Wasteland actually help me? Not really. Could hold it for Academy, I guess. I really can't attack with this thing into a trainer, though, so... Oh, I've already used 2 Vigors. I don't know what to do. Oh, I guess I can't really beat this card either, huh? Oh my god, there's nothing I can beat. I can't beat anything. Oh, maybe I can trap it on the way back here. Because I can draw like 2 extra cards with it, with the keys. Not having a Fury in my main just feels really wrong. Like, if I had a Fury, I think I could win this game. I really think there should be Furies in the main, not subtleties. I don't really know why there are subtleties. So it is my blue-white PO deck. It's a PO? Oh, this is the top is coming down. Why didn't they play that before the PO? I guess they were playing around Mindbreak Trap. That makes sense. All right. I mean, they still have their draw engine, and I still can't attack, so. But I am drawing 3 squeeze every turn, so got that going for us. Kind of wish I had my Bazaars back. You don't need subtleties, no. I think that's a flex slot, and I think they chose to play subtleties over Furies. I don't think that's helping me. I don't know how we can win this game. Well, that's certainly good. All right. We lost game 1 to PO is not a good sign for anyone keeping track at home. This is supposed to be the good matchup. I will bring in the extra vigor, and I will take out these subtleties that are pretty garbage, and I will bring in a fury at least, maybe a second fury. Maybe run 1 red root walla down. And this is our pre-boarded great matchup. This is what we were trying to hit, and we kind of got bullied. I guess we did technically throw a vigor down pretty aggressively, but I mean, it was a pretty good vigor, right? It was a good timing window. It's just they had even better cards. Oh, our whole deck is going to be gone by these powders. How are we going to powder 14 cards and still not have a Bizarre in our deck? All right. Mulligan. What? Hello? Game? Powder. Let's keep... I guess we will keep a negation in our deck. And probably hollow one. I mean, this is a good hand for what it's worth. This is a very good hand. This is always a great hand. Yeah, this is one of the best hands. Never mind. Never mind. I like where we're at in life. All right, Ruby. Soul Ring again. So Ruby, that was the same as last time, right? Ruby Soul Ring by Lurrus. Oh, they got a basic island. Oh, all right, cool. I will mind break trap your stock up. Yeah, that feels like a big win. Why are we down here? Can we move my... Why is that down there? I kind of wanted that vigor, but it's better to have all these blue cards, right? That is a lot of fast mana. Holy moly. PO. Doing it. Negate that. All right, you need to be up here. Right there. That's a perfect spot. Should we put the fetch land back on top of their deck? They're almost dead to mana crypt here. Watch them like PO with Flusterstorm back up after I put the fetch land back on top of their deck. Oh, they had force backup. All right. So they did play around Mindbreak Trap last turn. That's pretty crazy. It's really hard to play around Mindbreak Trap there because every time I draw, I get a bajillion more cards. I'm just going to activate this so that I can F6. Yo, what up, Argoif? So my opponent just had... Okay. Guess that keeps them alive. So am I supposed to... I can probably just stack abilities automatically. I have... I should probably just not activate upkeep. Probably just get the 2... 3 is a lot of cards. Another Bazaar. Kind of need permission is what I need. Rootwell is pretty good. I should probably activate in response to casting this, right? Whoops. I mean, I don't even have, like, great hits from here. I guess Mindbreak Trap. Like, all my cards are gone. There's three Vigors in my yard. This Wasteland's not very good either. I guess being able to return this Vengevine might be good. On the Root Wall. No, I didn't hit a master, though. All right, well, I hope my opponent doesn't cast another PO. Because that would be bad for me. Mana Crypt, that's a bad sign. Well, why am I getting destroyed by PO as Hollowvine? What did I do wrong? What? How, man? How? I countered 2 POs and a stock up, and then I got killed. Bro, maybe PO is broken. You just have to draw 7 mocks in every game. Jesus. I would just be dead. I'd have no Moxen if I was on the other side of the table. I've never experienced this in my life. All right, this is pretty deterministic. So I guess I've been destroyed by the deck I went out to try to beat. All right. Here we go, round 3 of our Vintage League. We got ADM, the Mishra's Workshop Connoisseur across the table. Oh, this is a great hand. It's a very nice hand. I'd keep this hand. This hand's really good, actually. I think I don't want the Vigor. Because I don't think I'm going to have a green card for it. Wait, there's a probe in this deck? Kind of hate that. I didn't even realize there's a probe in this deck. Has there always been a probe in this deck? I don't really like that. I kind of wanted to keep Wasteland and Vigor, but like, it's hard to have a green card for Vigor because the opponent's just going to play Shops every time. I'm not sure this is correct, by the way. But I want to get a hollow one in. And I think if I get Wastelanded, I'd rather have a Wasteland plus Force as my cards, right? Should pop this over here, huh? I don't think Gift Probe is very good in this deck. But maybe I'm just like misremembering. And it's just always been in there and you just like need it for blue cards or something. It's possible. All right, so Workshop is a Stone Coil for 3. Don't believe a Stone Coil for 3 matters. In case I wanted to probe. Like, what's Negation doing? I guess I can draw another blue card. Yeah, I guess we should have kept Negation instead. I kind of just thought I would be forcing, but it's fine. I don't think I need to hold this to try to get that going. I'd just rather do this. Yeah, I guess there's like no reason to hold probe over negation if I'm not casting probe. I kind of thought I might cast it or something. I don't know why. But like clearly I'm not doing that, so. Caracas. Deafening silence. All right. Mono white chops. A classic. Get in there. Snake versus lizard. I don't even know if I want to strip mine that. This doesn't even stop me from casting 2 creature spells to return Vengevine. Hey there, 2 creature spells. I think they're dead. I'm going to play around Random Tabernacle. That's what I think I'm going to do. Pretty sure I'm going to play Strip Mine and then not use it so that I can play around Random Tabernacle. I feel like I have that luxury at the moment. Hey, my deck worked! Yay! Yay! I guess we'll take it. All right, workshop. Got a 1 ring, maybe? A patchwork automaton. Uh-huh. And a null rod. I like where their head's at. I like where their head's at. I feel like it's actually like a pretty solid deck idea into the metagame, so. All right. I think we need Furies and Pyrokinesis, maybe, and Vigor, and maybe Echoing Depths. I don't know. Don't exactly know what my opponent's going to have in their deck. They're kind of an enigma. Could be a little bit of everything. Don't really know if we want Subtlety. Probably want Misstep because they're going to like bring in... I don't know what they're going to bring in, man. It's ADM. ADM could play anything. ADM 29. See if there's a white workshop. Now, he doesn't have a white workshop list in recent plays, but he does love Grafdigger's Cage. But Grafdigger's Cage is not even that good against me. What is this? What is this sideboard? 4 Golos, 4 Tabernacle, 4 Cage, 3 Torvod script. Oh, wait, Mono White Initiative. Oh, that's actual factual Mono White Initiative. Huh. Bro, I don't know. I'm gonna sideboard at random, chat. Is Trap even good? I guess it's probably... I mean, like, they are on full moxin. It's probably good. Were there wastelands? Yeah. I'm gonna leave one mind break trap in for the misers. I don't know. My dude loves the creatures, so I feel like having some furies and stuff is good. Oh, we got Gataxian Probe. Perfect. We can look at their hand. Mulligan. Mulligan. Keep. What are my worst two cards here? Wonder if it's like negation revival, and then I have force trap misstep. Like revival's really good because it plays against wasteland, but I kind of want to have like blue card force trap, don't I? I mean, their one drop is probably cage. We don't actually care about cage, so like misstep revival. Maybe that's crazy. Oh, there's ley lines? All right, well, we got a hollow one. Shit. Okay. I don't know why. I wasn't expecting ley line. Maybe it's just because I saw that Sphere Shops list with the 4 Tabernacle. I feel like I had to counter this thing. I think they should have sequenced this in a different order. Also, I'm dead. I just can't play the game, right? Like I just lose. I pitched the mental misstep, chat. I had mental misstep. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to counter the Patchwork Automaton. I don't think I can beat the Patchwork Automaton from this spot. Like, but I was never holding mental misstep over Mind Break Trap, right? So, I guess if I can't kill that thing, then what the hell's the point of a Fury? Hmm. Okay. I think I made the right plays there and died, and I think they made the right sequence there and won. So I think that's fine. Ooh, ooh! I like this. I like this. Do they play the Moxen? I sure hope they play the Moxen. Well, not no matter what. Like I had actively had choices that did not put me dead. I just think I made the right choices and they left me dead. So, like there were choices that would have won that sequence. I just don't think I would make them. So. This hand is not the best against Vigor, but not Vigor, Leyline, but we have Vigor, so if my opponent plays a Leyline, am I supposed to play the Bazaar or am I supposed to hold the Bazaar? Yeah, but like I don't think keeping misstep makes sense, right? Like it definitely would have helped, but I don't think it makes sense. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna bottom the blue card. Blue card. Bottom the blue card. Yeah, so I'm like trying to figure out if I'm supposed to play this Bazaar out if they have a ley line. Because like if I play the Bazaar out and they have like Wasteland, then I'm forced to just Vigor only the ley line. I don't think that's true. Like, there's probably very few 1-drops in their entire deck. Like, there's baubles, maybe. There could be cages, but there might not be, considering there's ley lines. There's like a Soul Ring. 1-drop is by far like the least played mana cost in their entire deck. So, I do still think you want to have the Mental Misstep in your deck, but I just don't think there's actually very many targets for it. I can't pitch the Squee here. I have to pitch the 2 Root Wallas to cast them. Why is my triggered abilities down at the bottom of my screen again? Hello? All right. I got a Vengevine on turn 1 here with 2 very happy lizards. We take that. I'm pretty insulated against Wasteland here. Not very great against Tab, and they have Tab. All right. Goodbye, team. But I do have I do have a Squee. We got happy lizards and we got sad lizards. Well, I got my fireball in for 4, so probably supposed to activate. I mean, I guess we get in for 4 more. Like, what am I now? Am I holding these things until I find a wasteland? I don't think so. Whoop, not no. All right, well, I don't have any lands in my graveyard, so can't play this Echoing Depths either. They were we use these Root Wallows as Vengevine rituals. I don't think this makes any mana. Oh, it makes mana? Oh, I should have played it. Look at this card. It doesn't have it. This feels like an MTGO problem. Like, look at that. It doesn't say it makes mana. Look at the card. Reading the card explains the card. There's no mana here until you make it big. Look at it. Look at the chat. You are watching the same screen I am looking at. Look at the. It doesn't have anything. Why? I definitely would have played it if I knew it was going to have mana. I 100% would have played this thing if I knew my card did what my card did. Yeah, let's check Bazaar Baghdad. You never know. You never know. Hold on. Oh, nope, doesn't make any mana. We check them. Good check. I really don't feel like this is my fault. I truly do not feel like this is my fault. I'd love a Wasteland to kill their Patchwork Automaton, though. Did not get a Wasteland, huh? Literally the other one in my deck. Which card would I rather have? I guess I have Echoing Depths, so I don't need... Does Echoing Depths make mana when it's a Bazaar? Question. Probably not. I guess it doesn't. I guess I don't need a second Vigor. My opponent's dying to their own Ancient Tomb anyways, right? It's fine. What a game of Magic the Gathering we have afoot. Oh, no, what? We just don't want it? I guess I didn't want to. I guess I didn't want to counter that. Okay, my bad. I had no idea. That does not feel reasonably correct to me, but I guess you're at 10 life. Basic Plains Graph Digger's Cage. Okay. This is acceptable. Doesn't stop my squee. I don't think we need Bazaar. Oh, I want to pitch that. I want to pitch that. I guess there's no reason not to have... Fuck it, I don't care. All right, I got a hollow one. And I'm going to play my Echoing Depths as not a Bazaar. All right, makes mana. God bless. Who said I wouldn't have mana producing things in the beginning of this video? I got plenty of mana producing things. Look at that. Boom, I'm going to pay mana for things. It's going to be great. This looks like a pretty good spot considering we got a 4/4 and a force and a force. Yo, maybe if we get 2 Echoing Depths, we can pay for a Vigor on our Patchwork Automaton. Just gonna force this. Have another one? A snake, a snake. Bam. I'll pay for it. I love a Wasteland, I think. Oh, that's pretty good too. Ooh, the squeeze. I love a good squeeze. Caracas. No creature. Huh? What do you mean, no creature? Oh, they're dead. GG's. All right, all right, all right. Round 4. Powder. Mulligan. Keep. Who we bottoming? Who we bottoming? I guess we're bottoming the red root wallow. I have to hedge against... Oh, wait, there's a Lurrus reveal. I could probably bottle the Wasteland then. We haven't had to play against Bowmaster yet. Okay, it's a PO deck again. All right, it's a PO deck again. Okay. I saw my timing window chat, and I'm going in. Now they're going to cast Stock Up, and I'm going to negate it, and the game is going to end. I might Wasteland them, too, for their arrogance. Nope, you're not allowed to do anything. And a Mox Jet? And a vet. Wait, what? 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 We are having a bad time, by the way. We're just getting bullied by the PO deck. They just keep having Vexing Bobbles. Oh, it's my PO deck. Maybe. Oh, come on. There's no way. There's no way. Now I need another wasteland. Ay, fuck me, man. Wow, that's actually a pretty good hit. I mean, I think we're gonna die, but... Oh, yeah? Maybe we're inspiring each other. My triggers are back in the bottom of my screen again. Okay, all right, okay, not bad. Not bad. We're gaming. I don't think they're gonna crack the bauble, not me. For some reason, I feel like they're not going to crack the bauble. That's preventing me from playing any cards in my deck that are not Return Vengevine. What? They cracked the bauble? Why do we care about the bauble? Huh? I think I'm supposed to trap this one. I will need to counter Lurrus before they rebuy the bauble, though. Or at least counter bauble with negation. But I have 2 squeeze, so... I guess if they have PO, then I just die. But, like, if they have top, I just die too, right? Like, don't I have to counter that? Maybe I don't have to counter that. Maybe that was greedy. Maybe it was greedy. I don't know. Like, using a Mind Break Trap there does feel good, though. I have 3 draws here to, like, help myself out. Force of Will being my best draw. Blue card being my next best draw. Can we... I guess I lose. All right, my bad. I guess I made the wrong play. I... All right, whatever. Well, I thought it'd make a pretty nice... I wanted to play it, and I thought it'd make a nice little metagame call, but I've been getting bullied by these PO decks, so maybe we're past the time. I'm going to put the Vexing Bauble on the top of my opponent's deck so that they cannot cast it this turn, giving me another turn. Now they just get to draw another card. I don't know if any card that is good against Countervine can be considered an evil card. All right, maybe this turn we return Vengevine and we have a negation up and live, maybe. Guess we are not returning Vengevine. I think I'm gonna keep all my blue cards, though. Isn't this deck supposed to win every game 1 easily? No, you're thinking about Dredge. This does not win every game 1 easily. But it is supposed to be pre-boarded for PO. So. So if they force or fluster back up here, we can then misstep it and then trap it. I'll just misstep that, sure. Yeah, but wait, are they gonna play Bobble out of their yard? I'm gonna trap the Bobble. Oh, they played Mana Crypt out of their yard. Does that mean that means they're POing, right? Are they gonna do it on my turn? Are they a beast? I thought they would play Bobble. There's no way they're a beast, right? Greed is good. Greed is good. If they just go on my upkeep, they just win the. Oh, why are we? Okay, fine. 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 All my opponents have 700 Moxen. I'm pretty sure I would have used Fluster to make my Vexing Bobble resolve. But, like, I don't know. I'm just surprised there's a Fluster at the end of that because I feel like Vexing Bobble is by far the best card, you know? So, like, with a Vexing Bobble in play and looping with Lurrus, like, it's really hard for them to lose. Or you don't even have to loop it with Lurrus. You can just leave it. Like, I can't cast any counter magic if you resolve Vexing Bobble. So just, like, Fluster Storm to protect the Vexing Bobble. It's very odd. But also, it still wins, so... All right. Well, so far, we've just been bullied by PO, so maybe I'm wrong and this is a terrible metagame call. I kind of thought this deck would be pretty good against PO, but maybe it's just not good against PO anymore. Like, I don't think you guys understand how many artifacts they have. Every game that we've lost, I've vigored 2 mana rocks and they had 3 more mana rocks. Like, it's not like I'm not attacking their mana. I'm literally double vigoring them, and it's still not enough. How is that even a thing? This is a really good activation here. Like, surely someone's gonna have a hand that doesn't contain 5 mana rocks, yes? It's okay. That's not a big deal. It's just a Black Lotus. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. That's okay. Hold the hollow one for what? For why? For what reason? Vine? No, 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 no. Attack with my hollow one for 4 damage. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Mox Emerald. Soul Ring. Key. Opal? That's another 5 mana rock game. They can make the 2 mana with their key if they want. But I don't want this Opal turned on. Oh, they're not going to. Does that mean they have another Mox? What does that mean? Seal of Cleansing. I'll just think it. I'll just trap it. Feels reasonable. I like that, though. I think that's a good sideboard plan. I like it. Pew! All right, surely I win this game, right? I did not hit a force, nor did I hit a green card. I could die here. Why didn't I pitch the root wall? I'm holding it for a possible Vengevine. I don't think the 1 damage is worth it. Oh, here though, I'm gonna keep all my good cards, so the root wall can come in. I'm gonna figure the shit out of this before they draw a Flusterstorm. This game is a perfect example of how the matchup is supposed to go. I play a free hollow one, I counter all their things, I 2 for 2 them with Force of Vigors, they lose the game. Oh, they chose to bin Swords to Plowshares. Interesting. This is how I thought the matchup should go. And this was a good hand from my opponent, too. They had, like, infinite mana, stock up. It was a banger. If you don't complain, then how are you going to win? That's how Magic works. The more you complain, the better you are. And the more you win. Take that, YouTube. Bet you didn't know that. If I whine more, I will be more lucky. McWin sauce. I do feel that if you are ever losing, chat, you should just complain. No, wait, please don't. You can put. Here's the trick: if you're complaining to yourself and you're not across from the opponent, it's fine. As long as you're not typing in chat, it's fine. As long as it's just to you and 140 other people, you know, it's fine. I want powder. Ugh. Mulligan. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That's what I like to see. Put a card on the bottom of my library. Red Root Walla. All right, 7 card PO hand. What do you got for me? How many mocks in this time? Mocks. Scroll. Yeah. Sapphire? Maybe I should have trapped Sapphire. Because they're going to wait till my upkeep, right? I don't know. I feel like trapping Sapphire is kind of bad. Probably rather just have 2 forces, right? Should we have powdered? Always powder. Don't worry about the cards you've lost. Just simply click the powder button and don't worry about it. I think I would rather have Force Trap as my 2 cards. So I will get rid of Negation. You think that resolves? Huh? 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 What are you on about? I don't know what you're talking about. It's not resolving. This card? You want this card to resolve? Have you read it? It says target player wins the game. And they targeted themselves very smartly. I'm still going to have all permission, and I'm going to get even better every turn. Like, you're crazy. You nuts? Squee is a good time as the Squee player. Agreed. Oh, baby. Oh, God, there's like no good noxious targets, is there? That's not good. I guess I can noxious back my own force, but I need to live a turn. If that, I really don't like letting that ancestral resolve. Oh, maybe they'll bin something bad now. Perfect. There's a fetch land in the yard. Banger. Not me, vindication. Not me, vindication. All right, well, you can draw that fetch land again. How's that sound? They're just gonna cast a stock up anyways, right? PO? For 2? Whoa! I gave them the mana to Lorien revealed. Not bad. But next turn, I'm going to draw 3 squeeze, so... Should I noxious my force? I feel like I should. Means they probably topped a land. Certainly possible, yeah. We 3 squeeze. No. Lorien does not read win the game. Those are very different cards. Very different. All right, so if they cast a PO with Flusterstorm backup, we're covered. It's a lot of mana. Stock up. That's not happening. Goodbye, Master of Death. Oh, got him. Got him. Got him. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Oh, yes. Yes, very good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can die here. Uh-oh. I want to keep. Just keep this force. I could die here. I could die here. Dying could happen here. Ooh, that is bad for me. My 4 squeeze. They should clear the yard. Yeah. Uh-oh. Blue card, blue card, blue card, blue card. Ugh. No, I don't think a third Bazaar is good there. I definitely want to try to get a Force of Will online. So I get, so no longer can get a Force of Will online. I'm going to put Lethal in play. I guess I should have done that pre-combat in case I hit Vengevine. Oh, I could have activated, yeah. That was really bad. Hold on. What the fuck was that sequencing, Justin? Okay, so if my plan was to play the hollow one, I should have activated... I guess I couldn't have activated again, right? No, I couldn't have activated again. Now I've already played 2 creatures. Whatever. I'm just going to activate in F6. I don't think my sequencing there was correct. I didn't think about things at all. Would it have been better to keep Noxious and put a land on top? Is it better? I guess it gives me one more draw. So like this puts in lethal, so it gives them 1 draw. Noxious gives me 1 draw and then them 1 draw. So I guess, yes, I guess it's better. What was my cards? I had Hollow one, and I could have kept Noxious and Noxious to land. And then but I mean, I can't activate again though. So there's no 1 draw that even helps me, right? I guess I can upkeep and try to, I guess it lets me do an upkeep double activate for Vengevines. Yeah, so if I could go keep Noxious their land, and then on my upkeep I can activate and try to put a Vengevine in the yard and hit 2 things. So yeah, it's probably better because they didn't have a card in hand, right? So yeah. All right, so we're 1-1 against PO now, so that's good. That's better. All right, on to round 5. We are now 2-1 +1 with our Vengevine deck. We've gotten to split games versus PO. Looks like another Lurrus gamer. I thought I said Lava Spike was the wrong wording, but maybe I was misreading. We'll go back to it. We'll come back to it, chat. We'll come back to it. This is a nice 7-card keeper. I'm gonna hold on to my Wasteland and my Bazaar. Maybe I'll just hold on to... I kind of want to hold on to both. Like, if they're on Lurrus control, then... Bro, I'm not going Bazaar Go, bro. If I have a hollow one in my deck, I'm activating. Sorry. I don't like that. I get what you're saying. I understand why you want to make that play, but I'm not down. It's weird, though, because I want to have Wasteland for... I don't really need Wasteland versus either deck, actually. It's fine. If the Vigor ends up bad, I can just pitch it on the next turn anyways. I don't know. I don't really like non... Okay, so it is Lurrus control. This is probably the hardest matchup in the format, so we'll see what we can do. We might, because they don't have anything to target anymore. So. But I don't think Wasteland is particularly good against this deck or the other deck anyways. We're looking to find some squeeze. What we can't do is let an Orcish Bowmaster resolve, though. That would be bad. So we played what? 2 PO, a weird shops deck, and a frog deck. It's not too bad considering. I still like activating. I think like getting a hollow one down as early as possible is really important. 2 wasteland effects, or having a blue card for like another force somewhere down the line. No, I think having a blue card is better than having a second wasteland, especially with this current clock. They could very easily be on blue-black and fetch basic as well. That's a Badlands. And a Thoughtseize. Huh. Okay, well, throw all that out the window. I don't know what's going on anymore. The good news is I can wasteland that. Badlands. I did tell people that I think Grixis and Jeskai are both underexplored versions of Lurrus that are probably pretty good right now because of how good Pyroblast is into PO. I think there's a lot of value left on the table inside of deck building that people are not really exploring. You can even, like when you're red, you can even be a breach deck. So we'll see. Wow. I'm gonna hold on to the Root Walla here. So that I can try to bring back this Vine. I also Thoughtseize bugged my opponent. Got a force. Oh. Is this red-black Lurrus? It might be. I've never seen this one. Theater. I mean, pitching these wastelands is pretty bad. The bad news is it means they probably have 4 Bowmasters. Do I want to have double force up at the cost of losing a Root Walla? No, I don't think I do. I think this Root Walla is really important. Chrome Mox? But it's a Lurrus deck, isn't it? Fatal Push, Badlands, Dothy Voidwalker. Am I getting Pyroblasted? Oh, am I gonna... I am getting Pyroblasted. No, I needed to keep my negation. All right, well, the good news is I can still return these Vengevines because Dothy Voidwalker does not get rid of the yard as it is. And this Root Walla will go into Madness. So it won't go into Exile. So I can still return these Vengevines. I do have to hit, though. I hit. Do I rather... I guess I'd rather have the versatility here of a misstep. All right. So the Vengevines are... Stop. Why do my... I don't know how to get these triggered abilities to stop appearing down at the bottom. All right. This thing can't block because it has Shadow. I might have just squeaked underneath my opponent here with that Wasteland. That's kind of wild. I guess I could get... What? What would happen here? I can't think of anything terrible for me. Whatever that is, I don't want it to happen. I don't know what that is. I don't know what they can get but I am not letting them get it. Okay, so my opponent is on Black Red Lurrus. What do we think that means? Do we think that means wastelands? Do we think that means creatures? Do we think that, I think it means ley lines, right? Oh, wait, no, it doesn't mean ley lines because they have Lurrus. I mean, we still probably want 4 vigors, I would assume, post-board. Maybe we don't. I mean, they probably have Lurrus looping cards like Soul Guide Lantern and stuff. Noxious Revival returns Bazaar of Baghdad when it gets wastelanded. That's the number 1 reason. And the number 2 reason is it pitches the Force of Vigor. And the number 3 reason is because you can time walk your opponent by putting a card on the top of their library. Those are your main. And you can, the 4th reason is you can put one of your other cards on top of your library. So lots of different things actually. I don't feel like negation's gonna be good here. But like, if negation's good, not good, like how many of these blue cards can we even keep in? I guess maybe we could keep in like subtleties. I mean, I feel like these mind break traps and these negations are so bad though, right? 61 card gaming? Oh, I'm on the draw. This chalice is probably terrible. Oh, okay. I have not played against Black Red Lurrus before, so that's an interesting one. There go 2 vines. Oh, Bowmaster Subtlety. Yeah. I mean, I kept all my subtleties in, so it's good. It's good. But we're not gonna have any blue cards, so I don't know how good that is. Powder. That's why the whole reason we have Pyrokinesis is for Bowmaster, so. All right, well, I powdered 14 CADs away, including 2 Pyrokinesises. I really hope our opponent does not play turn 1 Dothy Voidwalker. What? Just powder if you can powder. Should I vigor this? I kind of want to. This is like the least value vigor of all time, but I kind of want to make it so they can't make mana with it. Guess that gets my hollow one. I do get a nice Bazaar squee activation here, so I feel like it's worth it. Did not hit the blue card because we got rid of all of our blue cards. If you choose Mulligan, could you choose Powder next? Like, yeah, sure. You can. Ooh, I got wastelanded. I'm in bad spot. I lost my Noxious Revival, huh? I guess that's a problem. Hmm. 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 Maybe I made a mistake here. Imperial Seal? Gaming. Gaming, I say. We can pitch things to hand size, so we can theoretically play this game out from this spot. We have not seen Power, but we have seen Imperial Seals, so who knows? Maybe they own a couple Imperial Seals for Commander? I don't know. Not exactly a budget card, but... Oh, I can always complain, Canister. Don't sell me short here. I can complain. Even if it doesn't make sense. All right, what do you got? Dolthy Voidwalker? Did I prevent turn 1 Dolthy Voidwalker with my Force of Vigor? That would make me... Okay, all right. I feel a lot better about my Force of Vigor then. Preventing the turn 1 Dolthy Voidwalker. I will put the Bazaar of Baghdad on the top of my library. And then I will draw the Bazaar of Baghdad. Then I will activate the Bazaar of Baghdad. And then I will pitch Squee, and Green Root Walla. I will cast my Green Root Walla, and I will smack him with a Wizard. Lizard? Wizard. I think it's very... I think it's very likely that Imperial Seal is not good enough for this deck, regardless of its price. Ragavan is not a vintage playable Magic card for anyone wondering at home. No matter what anyone tries to sell you, this card is not good. And this is part of the reason. I will block with my Lizard. All right. This game looks pretty over. I would venture to say that Imperial Seal might even be better than the Ragavan. And Imperial Seal is not a very good Magic card. I could get tabbied here. Put the Ragavan on the top of the deck. We can put the Chrome Mox on the top of the deck. Is that not slightly better? Ragavan is way funnier. It's gonna give them a blocker for this hollow one. It's a lot worse. We're gonna give him a Chrome Mox. You may draw a Chrome Mox. They can buy Lurrus this turn. Returning Dolthy Voidwalker later. This Force of Will with just like 0 blue cards in my deck is just looking pretty. All right, Lurrus has been bought. Squee. And a squee. Oh my. Do I kill them here? 4, 5, 6, 10. I can deal 10. Yeah, I don't know. Rakdos Lurrus. Lurrus is pretty broken, right? So it's gotta be good. I'll just pitch Vengevine. I'll play this as Tabernacle Protection. Oh, I can have it be a Strip Mine? But then it's tapped, right? Nah, fuck that. Tabernacle Protection. I didn't know this targeted my opponent's graveyards. Oh. Learning. Hey, learning. Oh, it is still yeah, no, you're right. It should be a Strip Mine. Maybe, yeah, you're right. Okay, hold on. If it's tapped, it's still Tabernacle Protection. Yeah, that's true. Thanks, Spips. All right, we got the very fake 4-1 with a round 1 opponent didn't want to play versus us. I don't know. The deck still feels really dumb when it's doing its thing. I did have some pretty close games versus PO though, which is not a good sign. Pyrokinesis? This card does not target players. This card targets creatures. What are you on about? Okay. But yeah, this is a cool deck. I really think this deck is a fun deck to have around, especially when it's not a major metagame player. When this deck is not a dominant force, it's nice to have this as like a backdoor option. If people are playing too many Doomsdays, too many Jewels, too many POs, this is a great way to punish those pesky combo gamers. If people play Wasteland against you, or choose to play Orcish Bowmaster, you don't want to be within 10 feet of this deck. So yeah. Right now, the Bowmasters are on the downturn and the POs are on the upturn, so maybe take a look out in the future weeks for a possibility to sneak in a little Countervine action. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more vintage content, check out the YouTube channel. New videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I will see you then.